In about a week, the three-year debate over mining in Houston County could be settled. County commissioners there are expected to vote on whether or not to restrict or ban frac sand mining.
Today, they met one last time before making that decision. News 8's Brittany Schmidt joins us now in our newsroom to explain.
Mike and Lisa, each county commissioner received a document from the county's attorney yesterday afternoon, explaining in detail how their final vote could impact the county. Because banning frac sand mining is an option that has never been done before, the commissioners had more questions that needed to be answered. The Houston County Commissioners voted last week to move towards a ban on frac sand mining by preliminarily approving a proposed ordinance.
The language that was voted on unanimously last week, it was in the definitions of what is industrial mining.
Anything not used for construction or agricultural would be considered industrial, and that would put a ban on it.
Only the board can really revoke that?
This week, the county commissioners are carefully looking at the entire proposed ordinance to make sure it mimics what they have discussed.
Some cleanup, and I think there could be even some more that we may do.
Because Houston County would be the first to ban frac sand mining in Minnesota, there are some uncertainties that come along with it.
The discussion today was somewhat towards regulation. You know, what's better? Should we regulate or should we try to prohibit?
For more guidance, the commissioners look to their attorney because some are concerned about what could happen in court.
He brought up that MCIT, which is the insurance corporation for the state, would probably not defend us if we lost a lawsuit on this, and it would be hard to defend.
It's can be unenforceable, because it does take away land rights. It's a taking, a land taking.
The flip side of that is, what about the people's health? There's plenty of people out there that are prepared to sue the county if you're not willing to protect and promote their public health.
The discussion has some thinking the commissioners are second-guessing last week's decision.
If they do go back on their word, one does have to question whether democracy really exists and whether the elected officials really are representing their people or if they're just doing what they individually choose to do.
But commissioners say the additional concerns were enough to push the vote back at least another week.
Nobody's predetermining, I guess, what the vote is going to be.
For the Houston County Commissioners, time is of the essence. The county's moratorium is set to expire at the beginning of March. If the commissioners do not come to an agreement whether to ban frac sand mining or regulate and restrict it, then the original ordinance would go into effect, and that ordinance does not address frac sand mining at all.
Thanks a lot, Brittany. 4 out of 5 of the Houston County Commissioners have to approve the proposed ordinance for it to take effect.